The countdown is finally over, and the Springboks are ready to begin their new test season with one of the biggest fixtures in international rugby. On Saturday, South Africa will welcome England to the famous Ellis Park Stadium in Johannesburg. It is a match that has captured the attention of rugby supporters around the world. But in the days leading up to kickoff, the conversation has not only been about rugby. It has also focused on ticket sales, stadium attendance, and public debate surrounding the price of tickets. Now, SA Rugby has responded strongly to reports that question the level of interest in this highly anticipated test match. The governing body says several reports published during the week were inaccurate and created the wrong impression about supporter interest. That response has added another layer of attention to a fixture that already carries enormous importance for both teams. For the Springboks, this is the official beginning of another demanding international campaign. Head coach Rassie Erasmus will be looking for a strong performance as his side starts building momentum for the months ahead. Every test match matters, and beginning the season with a victory against a quality opponent would provide an important boost. Across the field, England arrive with their own ambitions. Head coach Borthwick knows his players face one of rugby's toughest challenges by traveling to Johannesburg. Playing against the Springboks at Ellis Park has never been easy. The altitude, the passionate crowd, and the physical style of South African rugby combine to create one of the most demanding environments in world rugby. That is why this fixture continues to attract global attention every time these two proud rugby nations meet. However, before the opening whistle, discussion shifted away from the players and toward the stadium itself. Earlier in the week, reports suggested that only around 21,000 tickets had been sold for the match. Those reports quickly spread across rugby media and social platforms. Many supporters questioned whether interest in the game had dropped. Others believed high ticket prices had prevented many fans from attending. The discussion became even more intense after several ticket categories were offered at reduced prices during the final days before the match. Many supporters viewed those price changes as evidence that ticket sales were lower than expected. But SA Rugby says that conclusion does not reflect the real situation. In an official statement released before the match, the organization rejected reports suggesting attendance would be far below expectations. According to SA Rugby, predictions of a crowd of just over 20,000 spectators were described as entirely inaccurate and misinformed. The organization stressed that public interest remains strong. It also explained that ticket sales should be viewed within the wider context of South African rugby. Supporters currently have tickets available for several major matches, including 4 test fixtures as well as provincial games involving the touring All Blacks. That means rugby supporters have multiple events to choose from over a relatively short period. From SA Rugby's perspective, that naturally affects purchasing patterns. The organization also reminded supporters that tickets remain available until kickoff. Historically, many fans make their final decision only during the last few days before a major test match. Because of that, final attendance numbers often increase significantly closer to match day. Earlier comments from a spokesperson also reflected confidence about the expected crowd. The organization explained that it hopes attendance will approach the historical average whenever England tours South Africa. That figure has traditionally reached around 91% of stadium capacity. For a venue the size of Ellis Park, that would still represent a very impressive crowd. The governing body also acknowledged that economic conditions have affected many households. Supporters across the country continue to deal with financial pressures. Like many industries, sport has also experienced the effects of changing consumer spending. Those economic realities influence entertainment choices, including rugby ticket purchases. Even so, SA Rugby believes supporter interest remains healthy. The organization insists that actual ticket sales do not support claims that fans have lost interest in watching the Springboks. Instead, officials believe the final attendance will better reflect the excitement surrounding this international fixture. From a rugby perspective, there are plenty of reasons for supporters to be excited. The Springboks remain one of the strongest teams in international rugby. Their combination of physical strength, tactical discipline, and squad depth has made them one of the most consistent sides in recent years. Under Rassie Erasmus, the team has continued to evolve while maintaining the qualities that have made South African rugby famous around the world. Strong forward play remains a key strength. Set-piece accuracy continues to provide an important platform. At the same time, the backline has shown increasing confidence with ball movement and attacking creativity. Every season presents new challenges, but expectations remain extremely high whenever the Springboks take the field. For England, this match represents an important opportunity. Steve Borthwick continues to shape his squad and build consistency at international level. Facing the reigning world champions away from home offers one of the toughest examinations available in rugby. Performing well in Johannesburg would provide valuable confidence for the team moving forward. Matches between South Africa and England have produced memorable moments for decades. Both nations share a proud rugby tradition built on discipline, physicality, and tactical intelligence. Their meetings often become close contests decided by small moments rather than large margins. That competitive history is one reason why supporters remain eager to watch this rivalry continue. Ellis Park itself adds another special element to the occasion. The famous stadium has hosted some of rugby's greatest moments. Its history includes unforgettable international matches and major tournaments that remain part of rugby folklore. Whenever the Springboks play there, expectations naturally rise. Supporters know they are watching rugby at one of the sport's most iconic venues. As kickoff approaches, attention will gradually move away from ticket discussions. Once the players enter the field, performance becomes the only story that truly matters. The focus returns to teamwork, preparation, discipline, and execution. For the Springboks, the objective is clear. Start the test season with confidence. Deliver a complete 80-minute performance. Reward the supporters who fill Ellis Park with another memorable home victory. For England, the mission is equally straightforward. Challenge one of the world's strongest teams. Handle the pressure of playing away from home. Show that the progress made under Steve Borthwick continues against elite opposition. Regardless of the final attendance, the significance of this test match remains unchanged. Two proud rugby nations will compete in one of the sport's most respected rivalries. The result will provide valuable early indications of where both teams stand as the international season begins. The discussion surrounding ticket sales has certainly attracted headlines. SA Rugby has made its position clear by rejecting reports it considers misleading. Officials remain confident that supporter interest is stronger than some reports suggested. Ultimately, the most important numbers will not be counted before kickoff. They will be measured on the scoreboard after 80 minutes of international rugby. For supporters around the world, the wait is almost over. The stage is set. The teams are ready. Ellis Park is prepared to host another chapter in the long history between the Springboks and England. Now, all attention turns to the rugby itself, where every tackle, every scrum, every line break, and every point will shape the opening story of a brand new test season.